on this special KIP.
Very special.
What's up, man?
What's good with you, brother?
It's Big J in the building.
This your boy Chris.
Yes, and we are KIP.
The best podcast in the world. I said it, and I want to apologize for it.
In the whole wide world.
Believe me.
Yes. So we are here to talk about all the interesting things that has transpired in the last few days.
We're a little late to the party, but the party's still going on, and we hip-hop veterans, so y'all don't get this work.
Okay. First of all, I want to apologize. When we was talking about the Cannabis and the LL Cool J thing the other day, people was coming at me. You know what I'm saying? Because I said that Cannabis made a whole diss album. Okay, it was a song. My bad. I need y'all to get all the way up off my back about it.
It was a typo.
It's a typo. You know what I'm saying? I was there, front and center. So,
sure.
But anyway, on to the next, man.
Yeah.
I know you didn't heard. We got JCole.
Yeah.
We got Draco.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Do we count Rick Ross?
We got Rick Ross, A$AP Rocky, Metro Boomin, Future,
Everybody.
Kanye, The Weeknd. Everybody trying to get in on this.
Everybody trying to get in. So if you've been living under a rock and you don't know what's going on, Kendrick Lamar dropped a diss track with Future and Metro Boomin on their album that they released a few weeks ago. He was taking shots at JCole, taking shots at Draco about the big three, because they are the big three, I guess, if we leaving out Lil Wayne and Eminem.
For sure.
So fast forward, JCole responded.
He did.
And then he apologized.
But back up, though. Let's back up. We got to get the whole thing. How did you feel about the JCole response?
How did I feel about the JCole response? First of all, the JCole album, fire. 5 mics.
5.
Let me just put that out there.
Sure.
It's been a while since I listened to something all the way through at least 4 or 5 times. I'm riding to that JCole. I want to put that out there. Carolina in the building.
Believe me.
But the JCole diss, 7-minute drill. I thought it was hard, man.
Yeah.
I'd say if those was warning shots, I would hate to see him pull the shotty.
For sure. Definitely a shocker. I didn't know that JCole would respond.
Yeah.
You know, so I was surprised when he did. And I give it the same rating that I gave the Kendrick Lamar diss, about a 7.
Yeah.
I feel like they didn't go in and give their all like they could have.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give them both a 7, but shout out to JCole for even responding, because I didn't think he was gonna do it.
See through the dark like Stevie Wonder.
So yeah, man, I was very surprised that your boy JCole went on and started dropping some bars on Kendrick.
Yes, sir.
And you know, he was spitting too. He had the hidden track come in behind it, the beat change. I said, okay. And I can tell when he was spitting that he was a little hesitant.
Why you say that?
Because he said it. He was like, I love my brother and I'm hesitant. He said those words on the track.
He did say that. I remember that now.
And then a couple days later, what happened?
Hey, man, he said he ain't feel right in his spirit, man.
He didn't feel right in the spirit.
I understand that, man. I think people giving him a hard time. I think y'all need to just lay it down. If the brother didn't feel right in his spirit, I honor that. The comeback was hard, but I don't know. When hip hop it's like a domination thing. You can't really back down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like if you sign up for hip hop and you get into these battles with people, whoever's calling themselves number one or the king at the time, you can expect people to take shots at you. It's kind of like war. It's gonna get bloody.
Yeah. Swords
are swinging.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get bloody. So I understand that he was like, man, in my spirit, it just wasn't the right thing to do. But at the same time, I mean, this is hip hop.
For sure. I'm like you. I can understand. I mean, the boy about to be 40.
For sure.
He about to be 40. I can respect the maturity. I can respect that he's had so much integrity throughout his career.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't been put in a position that I've seen that he had to attack somebody, especially somebody that he used to be close to. So that kind of changes the dynamic, because he actually had a good relationship with this dude.
Yeah.
And so I think he was kind of conflicted. He got the internet peer pressuring him. He got his homeboys around. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
So I think he was conflicted. Like I said, I understand why he apologized. I respect the maturity. But like you, was it a bad decision? Probably.
Probably so. Probably.
It was probably a bad decision, especially bad timing. You know, you just dropped this great album. You got Dreamville going. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably should have performed the diss at Dreamville.
Hey, that would have been hard.
You know what I'm saying? So I think, I don't think he really thought it through all the way.
Yeah.
And so now you got these up-and-coming rappers going at his head. I done seen about 2 or 3 local, not local, but independent rappers that's on the come up, not quite famous, but almost there. Now they're using his name in vain.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen that.
I'm going to send it to you.
Okay.
You know, so now you got these rappers coming at your head. And, you know, that I think the internet, the day we live in right now, it's sensitive, but it's also very forgiving because the next thing that happens, they're going to forget about it in a few weeks. I don't think this destroys his legacy.
Yeah.
But it did put a dent in it.
Well, you know, people going to make a meme out of anything.
For sure.
It don't matter if it's good or bad. You know, they're going to make a meme out of anything. And yeah, man, I can understand having the peer pressure from your homies. Like, bro, you going to let them talk about you like that?
Yeah.
I think, and I think that's where stuff get messed up at. I seen an interview from Kendrick right after the diss album came out. I don't know if you've seen this, but he was, I think it was Big Boy interviewing Kendrick, and he asked him about the JCole diss. And he was interviewing Kendrick. He asked Kendrick about the diss, and Kendrick was like, "Hey, it's all sport, man. It's all good." You know, he's like, "I respect them, you know, as people and all of that stuff, but you know, this is a sport." So it ain't like Kendrick was like, you know, I'm gonna go and it's on site. You know what I'm saying? When I see this dude, I'm gonna run up on him. You know, that was keeping it hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
I seen that interview. Was that a new one or an old interview?
I think that was a new one because he asked him about the JCole thing.
Well, that could have been off of the Control verse too.
True that.
You can't believe everything on the internet now.
You really can't.
Because people will throw up old stuff, making it look new. So I don't know. We'll fact check that. I don't know. So yeah, anyway, so your boy JCole apologized.
He apologized.
The internet is giving him hell.
My bad. He said, my bad, bro.
Rappers are giving him hell. And he technically, his words, he apologized to his fans. Technically, if you go back and listen to it.
And then it went viral.
He did say, I got my chin out. If you want to take shots, it's all love.
And you know, he probably is going to take a shot.
Do you think Kendrick will kick a man when he down? Do you think he'll kick JCole while he down?
I wouldn't call it kicking a man while he down. And speaking of kicking a man while he down, you know, today, Kendrick Lamar, if it's AI generated or if it's really Kendrick, we don't know yet. But a diss came out today.
We're going to get there.
You know what I'm saying?
Just a second. Hold that thought.
Okay. Speaking of kicking a man while he down, but I don't know, man. I think Kendrick will respond. Legit.
Yeah, he's definitely going to respond and talk about the JCole incidents. Will it be in a negative light, a positive light? Because on the flip side, Metro Boomin comes out with another album, We Still Don't Trust You, and JCole is on that album. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
I'm going to show you when we get off this podcast.
Why they hating on this man like that?
But JCole is on. No, JCole has a feature on the Metro Boomin album, the new one that just dropped.
He probably didn't know that it was aimed at Drake, though.
But yeah, he probably.
And is this one aimed at Drake?
I haven't listened to it. We're gonna listen to it, but I know JCole has a feature on this new album. We Still Don't Trust You.
Yeah.
I doubt that it's aimed at Drake, but I think Metro Boomin and Future, they just doing chess moves. What they consider chess moves.
Yeah.
It was probably an old verse that they did a few months ago, and they was like, all right, he didn't drop the apology. You know what I'm saying? So now we're gonna make it look like he on our side now. That's how I feel what they did.
That's kind of petty.
You know what I'm saying? They being super petty.
I would be like, man, take my verse off of there if y'all rocking like that. Yeah, y'all being super petty. Yeah.
I think I mean, as far as Metro Boomin and Future, like I said, I don't know exactly what happened behind closed doors. There's a lot of rumors. Was it about a chick? Was it about money?
I heard it was about a chick.
It's always a dirty female involved somewhere.
Speaking of a chick, let's sidestep a little bit. So on Drake's last album, he had a song called "What Would Pluto Do?"
He did.
What you think about that song? Do you think that had something to do with? Because I went back and listened to it yesterday. I'm riding.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna go back and listen to some of this Drake. And I went back and listened to that song. And basically, he's saying on that song, he ran into a young lady, ran into a young lady that used to date one of his friends. And I'm guessing it was Future.
Okay.
And he went on ahead and did what he did. You know what I'm saying? Because he thought it would be cool. And he was like, you know, that's the whole theme of the song. Well, what would Pluto do if he was in this position? What you think about that song, bro?
I heard the song and I was thinking about that the other day. I never thought about it to be a diss. At first, when I first heard it, I thought he was just like, you know, shouting them out like, okay, what would he do?
I don't know if it is a diss.
So maybe it's subliminal.
I don't know.
It's hard to tell now with everything that's coming out.
It could have been like a subliminal toward the young lady, and maybe not Future. Like, you know, this your homeboy. You know, they have a history of doing music together.
Yeah.
And I did hear this. So they said Future might have got mad because instead of doing a collab album with him, he did it with 21 Savage.
A lot of people are saying that.
What you think?
I would hope not. Like, come on, Future. I would hope he wouldn't get mad, but you never know, man. And what's crazy is Metro Boomin actually produced one of the tracks on that album. That's what's wild. And after that, I think the 21 Savage and Drake album got nominated for something. And I guess Metro Boomin said something on Twitter about that, they nominating this again. Or so. Y'all go fact check me, but he said something on Twitter about that album because apparently he didn't feel like the album needed to be nominated or something. But he's on the album. And so then I think Drake threw a couple slick shots back.
Yeah.
And this was like 6 months ago. So I was like, whoa, I thought they was homies, you know? So it's been a lot of little jabs here and there. I think Metro Boomin and Future, I can feel, I see what they're trying to do with the chess moves. We go grab Kendrick because he's a lyrical monster because we not really lyrical monsters.
Yeah.
He's Drake's enemy. So I see what they're doing with the chess moves. They go grab The Weeknd for a couple features. They put JCole on the feature, which JCole probably didn't know what the hell was going on.
Didn't know what the hell going on.
I see what they trying to do. Then they got other rappers joining in. It was so I'm like, Drake must have slept with their baby mama, their girlfriend, their wife, and their mama the way they acted.
Hey, that Kendrick was a good feature though. I'm gonna say that.
It was a good feature. Good chess move.
I don't know any other song off the album right now. Do you?
They got a song called Type-ish.
It's tight.
It's all right. I like it. You know, it's got a good beat and stuff. I ride to it. I like that one off that first album. Haven't finished listening to the second album called We Still Don't Trust You, but I did hear a song where they got an Isley Brothers sample and The Weeknd on.
It's hard.
I think it's called All By Myself. Now that song hard.
I'm about to go listen to that today.
I wasn't crazy about the rest of the album or even the first album. And I'm a Future fan and a Metro Boomin fan, but I wasn't feeling it. It wasn't Future to me, but that song hard though.
Yeah, I'm about to check it out. I didn't know they had dropped that We Still Don't Trust You so fast. That was fast.
Yes, they did.
That's like, what, a couple weeks?
2 weeks, maybe.
Come on, hip hop. I love this.
You know, so
drop that music, man.
Drop that music, but be smart though.
All right, so we got the Kendrick Lamar verse.
Yeah.
We got the JCole song. And then we got Old Draco.
Old Draco.
And it's official. This is a Drake diss, right?
This is a Drake.
It is a Drake diss.
For sure.
What did you think about Old Draco?
Keep it pushing, see through the dark like Stevie Wonder.